and mentor, and I help entrepreneurs use social media, digital marketing, and AI to grow their businesses. So tonight or today, I want to talk about something many digital business owners can relate to. So, are we using, the question is, are we using too many apps to run our businesses? So, sometimes we use like one app for writing captions, writing contents, right? Another one for graphics, and another one for videos, one for scheduling, one for managing the messages, inbox, unified inbox usually. And we also get like an app for analytics, right? And another one for live streaming. So there are so many apps that we use sometimes. So sometimes we spend more time switching between tools that actually growing our businesses. So, and the cost is not only the monthly subscriptions, it is also our time, energy, and focus. So that is why, for me, I started using Buzzbase AI for my digital business. In fact, I'm using Buzzbase AI for this live stream right now. So, how I use Buzzbase AI for content generation when I need content ideas or captions, hooks, calls to action, or video script, I can generate them directly inside Buzzbase AI. What makes it even more useful is that I can choose which AI model I want to use. Like I can choose between GPT or Gemini, OpenAI or Gemini, depending on the type of content I want to create. So I'm not limited to only one AI model. I can generate an idea, improve it, change the tone, adapt it for a different platform, and repurpose it into another format. So um, I actually personalize my brand. So if you have like multiple brands, you can personalize it, and depending on your brand, you can set up the tone of your contents, right? For example, one live stream like this can later become a Facebook post, right? An Instagram caption, could be a LinkedIn article as well. So yeah, this helps me create more content without always starting from zero. So that's the good thing about the content generation of Buzzbase AI. Next is the graphic and video creation. After creating the written content, I also need visuals and videos, right? So we all put something like pitch photos or even videos. So Buzzbase AI has several creative tools integrated inside the platform, including tools such as Canva, 11 Labs, HeyPad, and CapCut, plus other creative applications. So this means I can move from the content idea to the creative production process in a more connected way. I can work on graphics, videos, um, voiceovers as well, avatars, and edited content without constantly searching for different tools outside my workflow. So it's all inside. So I can work everything inside Buzzbase. And another thing I really like is that users can also request the integration of other creative applications they want to use. So Buzzbase AI can continue evolving based on the real needs of digital business owners, creators, and marketers. Next is actually planning and scheduling content. So for busy moms, busy parents, busy business owners out there. Once I usually have like planned my content for a month sometimes when to be very busy or if I'm going on vacation. So once my content is ready, I can organize and schedule it for different social media platforms. And I do not have to manually log into every account each time I want to publish. I prepare my posts in advance, keep track on my content calendar, and stay consistent even when I am busy with family or other responsibilities. This is very helpful for business builders who want to remain visible online but do not want to spend their entire day posting manually. So another thing is if you're managing different brands, right? Buzzbase AI also allows me to manage different brands from one dashboard. So this is useful for digital marketers, agencies, social media managers, consultants, and entrepreneurs who have more than one project. So each brand can have its own content, identity, strategy, and social media accounts. That keeps the workflow more organized and it helps avoid mixing content between different clients or businesses. And also, in the social media uh, platforms, we manage messages, comments, and of course, we can also automate like the response to to your audience, right? So managing social media is not only about posting content. We also need to reply to messages, comment, and potential customers. So BuzzFeed helps bring these conversations into a more organized inbox. So I do not need to constantly jump between every social platform. It can also support automation for repetitive interactions, such as welcome replies, keyword-based responses, and comment-to-message actions. Of course, automation should not replace real human connection. It should simply help us respond faster, stay organized, and avoid missing opportunities. And another thing what is important is analytics and performance. So this is another important part of running a digital business is understanding what is actually working. With analytics, we can see which content performs well, which topics create engagement, and what our audience responds to. This helps us make better decisions instead of posting randomly, right? We can use the data to improve our strategy, create more relevant content, and focus on the platforms and formats that bring better results for us. And of course, for for people who works with a team or collaborate with clients, we have the teamwork, collaboration, and content repurposing. So Buzzfeed AI is also useful when working with a team. You can share content with your team, collaborate on ideas, and make sure everyone is working from the same organized space. You can also repurpose content together. For example, a long video can become short clips, captions, posts, carousels, or other forms. You can share your content with your team and then they can repurpose it. So this makes collaboration easier because the content does not stay only with one person. You can share it with others and they can edit it and they can repost it as their own. So it can be shared, improved, and approved and used across the team. So that's another thing. And of course, what I'm using now is the live streaming. So the live streaming and collaboration. And one of the features I'm using today is this live streaming. Inside Buzzspace AI, you can create a live studio, prepare your team and invite guests or collaborators. You can collaborate with other business Buzzspace AI users, but you can also invite people people like who are not Buzzspace AI users. This is very useful for interviews, training sessions, webinars, panel discussions, product demonstrations, or community conversations, right? So your guests don't need to have their own Buzzspace AI account just to join your stream. That makes collaboration much easier and more accessible. So for me, why Buzzspace AI is works for me. It brings together many parts of running a digital business, like content generation using GPT, OpenAI, or Gemini, graphics and video tools, creative apps integration, content planning and scheduling, multi-brand management, messages, and comments. So you can also automate, right? You can you can manage your analytics. You can check your analytics. You can collaborate with your team, and you can share your content and your purpose. And of course, the live streaming. So the goal is not to add another complicated app to your business. The goal is to reduce the number of separate tools you need and create a more connected workflow. So before I end this live stream, I have something special for you guys. Um, you can try Buzzspace AI with a free trial, and you can also use and receive 30% off by using my discount code, which is Julie30. Okay, and yeah, use the code Julie30, like on the screen below. When you subscribe and start simplifying the way you create, manage, collaborate, automate, and grow your social media. So thank you so much for joining today. And remember, technology should give us more freedom, not more stress. So start simplifying your system, pr- protecting your time, and keep building the mission you've placed in your heart. So thanks, and see you all in my next live stream. Bye, everyone.